What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Hustling Sideways. I'm Alan Halas. I'm a music writer.
And I'm Jim Love, and I'm a keynote and motivational speaker.
And we are virtual today, but when we don't have amazing guests on like we do every other week, we are talking about the things that we go through as side hustlers, people with passion projects, people with their own businesses, and just, life in general
All the
stuff.
above, the things that
Yes.
people go through. And we
So
come up with them usually the day of, and that's what happened today.
that's what happened again today. But today we're talking about a really cool one because we're talking about the opportunities that we never saw coming, like things that we
Yeah.
didn't think we'd ever get to do, basically. I don't know if this is me being like emo reflective because it's winter out, but I'm thinking about like, I've been doing what I've been doing for over 10 years, and
Agreed.
a lot of really cool things have happened in that time. So, but
hmm
I'll
hmm
digress. I'll let you kick it off, Jim.
No, you're
What
good.
is an
I'm with you.
opportunity?
Yeah, we've been around the same time frame, so that does happen. The reflection does start doing it, but I have kind of a different answer as I was thinking about this answer. I never thought like I'd be doing it at all. Like
Mm,
I never thought I'd be speaking in general. Like it was always something that I thought was kind of cool. But
right.
when I went and saw the speakers, I saw them like that'd be pretty sweet. But I didn't think I'd have a story to tell. I didn't think I'd be good at doing that, and I didn't know where to start. So like, and those are things that like I didn't even know like how do I say this? Unless someone had stepped up to help me, I would have no idea of where to have gone, and someone stepped up to help me.
Got
That's
it.
really what it came
Yeah.
down to.
Somebody
So the
pushing you out
seminar
the
that I
door.
did every year for 15 years, it was always like a dream to take that stage someday. I didn't know like how that could happen, and
Mm,
so even doing that, and that was in 2015, I did that for the first time. Like I never thought I'd be there, and that was
right.
just a regional leadership seminar that I had done my whole life, and so like that feeling already like was way better than I had anticipated. Of course, after that, like what it grew into and doing now and have become better at it, those types of things, like that's all icing on the cake. But to even just like stand up in the one thing that really had changed my life up to that point, and to be someone who contributed to that weekend in a big
Yeah.
way was something and I still when I say that out loud, it still feels weird, honestly. Like it's not something like because now I've talked to you about this before. Like I used to go to that, and this is one weekend, in June that I've been doing since I was 16. And it
Right.
like before it was like my friends that did it. We were all equals. It was like a bunch of college kids hanging out, and it was a blast. And now when I go, like I'm older, I'm not definitely not that age anymore, and I'm not
Right.
known as like an attendee. I'm known as a speaker. Like when
Yeah.
students come up to me, and that was something that I'm still like it's still kind of hard to grasp at, and what the message I gave that they relate to, like those types of things. So I did not think I would ever be the person that they heard first to start that day, and then walked with them in the journey, and then dovetailing that into other things. But yeah, it's still it was a pipe dream for a long time,
Yeah.
and had no idea how to get there, no idea how to do it, and thankfully Arik, my mentor, helped me out, and I learned, and now I'm able to do that with some young speakers. But I had no idea how to do that, and never thought I would like have the time or the energy to figure it out. And then suddenly I
Right.
did, and then it
Yeah.
just changes. So it's wild, but I'm really thankful that it went down that way. And as I think back 10
Yeah.
years, like that took a lot of work, and it was really, really rewarding. So that's where I'll
Yeah.
start.
That's the thing that, yeah, literally kicked everything off
hmm
for you, pushed you out the door. But
Totally.
that's so cool that, I mean, like, and you just had a birthday too. So, I mean, you're
I
being
did.
reflective too at the same time. Happy
Yes.
belated birthday.
Yes. And by the way, Alan was texting me about something else all day, and then suddenly
Hmm.
4 hours he chimed in, "Happy birthday!" So
I'll,
clearly he looked
I'll,
at social media and he figured it out.
I was
It was
gonna say I'll pull the wool, yeah, the curtain back on that. Actually, Meg Pierix, who has been on this show before,
of course.
had wished
Yeah.
you a happy birthday, and I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's today.
I was
So
popping a
I'm
bottle of
terrible with
champagne
birthdays.
in her video, and it was terrific. Yeah, that's no, that's too funny. That cracked me up though, because I do the same
But
thing as
yeah,
you. Like when I'm like, oh, like so here, oh shoot, I got to text someone. So
yep,
it's good. It's good. Hey, hand up. We're all humans, and we're good to go. I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah. But going back to opportunities and
Mhm.
things like that too, that's very cool that you get to do that, and you get to be part of like the thing that you've now been part of for.
For
I hate
sure.
to say it.
Yeah,
Next
in
year's
a
gonna be
special
like
way. It's and
you
it's
realize next
it's
year's
so
gonna be like
rewarding.
20
Yeah,
years later since you started going to that thing,
it's gonna be
right?
20 years next year. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
it's
wild.
nuts. Mm-hmm. Tell me what yours is.
For,
I want to hear it.
I would say, yeah, for me, in terms of opportunities and things that I never thought were real, like that I never
Mm-hmm.
thought would actually happen. Um, I'm gonna just as a general lump it all together and say I never thought that I would actually get to like travel for work, and that sounds very generic, but like when I
Yeah.
was in college, I used to film music videos, and I went down to Chicago one time to film a music video for somebody. Very, very low budget. Honestly, on
Mm-hmm.
some of these same cameras that we use for the podcast. So we're talking low budget. At the time, though, it
State of
was
the
good
art.
enough. Yeah. But that feeling of getting to travel was very cool.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, man, someday I'm going to be able to like legitimize like me having to go somewhere for for
Yeah.
work. So I never thought that I'd get the opportunity to actually travel to cover music, and now I
Mm-hmm.
do that kind of regularly. I mean, like this
Yeah.
last year alone, I went to Chicago 3 times from Milwaukee, so not super far. I went to Madison, but like
Either way.
also went out to New York for work this last year. I went out to California before for work to try and get sponsors for a thing that I created. So like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that is a wild experience for me to be able to travel and to go to like big things like festivals. Like that first time that I
Absolutely.
got Lollapalooza and you walk back into the press area, I had friends that were going because they go every year, but they were
Yeah.
just regular festival attendees.
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
nobody back there. Like I knew nobody in the press area. It kind of felt like I snuck in, even though I had a credential, like a pass to
I
go.
I totally get this feeling when you're like, I'm not supposed to be in this room right now.
Yes.
Yeah, what am
Yeah.
I doing here?
Yeah, and like you look and there are tents for like Rolling Stone and
Mm,
Spotify. And
mhm.
I remember distinctly looking at all the like white tents for all the different areas for like outlets to work, and I was like, do they know I'm back here? Like, do they know that
I,
they gave me access to this? Like
yeah, yeah,
it is just such a wild feeling, and but it's validating, right? Like
totally.
it's you're
Yeah,
kind of like I put in that hard work, and somebody at least saw something in me to be like, yeah, you can also do this.
that's right.
Like
That's
maybe
right.
you're not on that same level, but eventually maybe something happens, right?
Yeah.
So
Everyone
yeah,
got their start, right? Like all these people that are famous writers or whatever it might be, they started
yeah,
at their first one. That's
yeah,
what it comes down to, and you get experience doing it. But we all have to like acknowledge that maybe we do belong in the room.
right,
That's like we're talented humans too, and this goes for everyone listening too. It say it out loud. Like I belong in that room, and then do it. Be really confident
yeah,
about going in, because it's weird to do it for the first time, especially something that's a passion that you feel like you may not like are not supposed to follow, or like it's not totally made out yet, if you will. But
yeah.
if you really enjoy it, and you want to be a part of it, to put yourself in the room and learn from the mistakes that you'll make in that room, and you will be just fine.
Yeah. So we want to know what's
Hmm.
the opportunities that you never knew that you would get through your side hustle, through your passion project, through your own business. So let us know wherever there's a comment section, and we will check that out too. But in the meantime, we are the Hustling Sideways podcast. You can check us out wherever you get your podcasts. You can find us on all the social media. We are Hustling Sideways everywhere. If you want to be a guest on this podcast, either virtually or in the room with me and Jim, you can do that by sending us an email to hustlingsideways@gmail.com. And Jim,
Keep on hustling.
we will see you next week.
Peace.